Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Nice ball.
Beaten on the drive.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Edged. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Fantastic catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
There'll be one run here for them.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the university end. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Edged it. Strong appeal. What a catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Well, they're moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
This should be close.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Joseph has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Hossain from the press box end. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Huge edge!
Well, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Yep.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
A beauty. Yeah! Brilliant catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Drives and misses everything. Massive chance.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Good bit of timing there.
Yep. That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Well played. Capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Nice shot, runs possible. Gone, it's a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. There's a chance if this hits. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Misses everything.
Hussain with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
End of the over. 9 off it. India are 4 for 66.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. There's a run here, surely.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Needs to be on target.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Yep.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. This could be trouble.
No!
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper's ball!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. West Indies are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Big edge.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Great shot, great timing.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 11 runs coming from it. India are 4 for 90. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Chance!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Gone right through the defences.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard.
Yep. No.
There's trouble here.
Yep.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Could be close.
No.
Not great work from the keeper there. It's allowed them to rotate the strike.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Keep us in.
End of the over. India are 5 for 98. McCoy has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Yep.
Super shot.
Good throw from the deep. On target. Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yep. Nice bowling.
This could be out.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowlers.
Good pickup. Big chance.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Bowlers.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Yep. No.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep. No.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
India weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yep. Well bowled.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the keeper felt a bit hard done by there. In the end, it'll just go down as byes.
No.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Go!
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Somehow managed to get past everyone. And it's a bonus 2 runs to the score.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Holder will be disappointed with that delivery.
Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. India are 5 for 121. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Quick onto that in the infield. Now then, was there a feint edge? Out! What a catch!
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler. Go! Yep. Well bowled.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
10 runs added in that over. India are 6 for 131. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Yep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and we want to show everyone their strength. Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Bowler's in.
A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper's in.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Couldn't get it through the field.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
End of the over, 10 off it. India are 8 for 141.
Yep. No.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah. No.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Well bowled.
This should be close.
No.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler. Yeah.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yeah.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Massive chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
Yeah.
Thick edge.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler. Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Needs a direct hit.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Keeper's in. Yeah.
Caught, gone.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it was moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Yep.
Massive edge. 11 runs added there. India are 9 for 160. Myers, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Drives and misses everything. There's a chance if this hits.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Ballers!
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
Yep. Misses everything.
Ball. No!
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep!
Doesn't beat the infield.
No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Nice bowling.
Needs to be on target.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yep.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Nice bowling.
This could be trouble.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep. There is the...
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper's in.
That's the over. India are 9 for 175. Holder, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yeah. Long ball.
Could that be out? Looks so. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky. Not to be hit to the boundary. Some adjustments to the field. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Charles gets off the mark.
Yep.
Chance. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
End of the over. 5 off it. West Indies are 1 for 5. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep. Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yes. Nice bowling.
Mayers shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. 7 off it. West Indies are 1 for 12.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Wait on.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. West Indies are 1 for 18.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting.
Bowler.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Keeper. Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wait on.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
End of the over, 3 off it. West Indies are 1 for 21. Going with spin now. Going with pace now.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait on. Waiting.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
India found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Beaten on the drive.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yeah.
Bowler!
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Wait there!
Lewis shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Waiting!
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and... couldn't find a gap.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful time. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Strong appeal.
Yeah.
There'll be one run here for them.
Catch it.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
They'll push hard. Should get back for two.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
King ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Immediately underway with some runs.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. And keeps the pressure on the bowlers. Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Waiting.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Yeah.
End of the over. West Indies are 2 for 56. Confident appeal. Could it be? A real it so well.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the best boundary. Some adjustments to the field.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Waiting.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery and timed well to the fielder.
Yep.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yes.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tuck. It nicely off the pads for more runs.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Glove? Is there glove? There is glove.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep. Yeah.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Over. West Indies are 3 for 73. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yeah.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
For 78.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Edge. What a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. Bowler is confident on this one. Edged it.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
9 runs added there. Westindies are 3 for 87.
Yeah.
Chance to run 2.
Ballers in.
A couple on offer here. Finds the edge.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Yeah.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Quran didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Edged. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Yeah. Keep it there. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yeah. Yeah.
There'll be runs here. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Westindies are 3 for 102.
The finger spinner is coming on to bowl. Change of bowling, the leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yeah.
They'll get at least 1.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Yeah.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yep.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Brings up their half century.
They looked busy from the first ball they faced. 50 up. Up in good time too. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Good piece of sharp keeping. The umpire isn't sure and he's sending it upstairs. Is it out?
Change of bowling, the finger spinner is coming on to bowl.
Yeah.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Wow, that's missed a lot. Good hands and a big appeal. Not sure how close that is, but I think the umpire will take a look.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Powell gets off the mark.
End of the over, 10 off it. West Indies are 4 for 126. Into the gap, nice shot.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Good shot, a beauty.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Edged, unplayable. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Big shout.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yep.
4 runs added there. West Indies are 5 for 146.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack. Change of bowling. The leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yeah, yeah.
Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Huge appeal. Big appeal.
Yes.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Into the final over. Just too many runs needed to get victory, unless the bowling goes completely awry.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
That's the match. It looked like the required runs were too many to get in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.